You filmed the perfect shot. Good lighting, good performance, and it's completely out of focus. Until recently, that video was unrecordable garbage. Today, I'm going to show you how a LoRa called ReFocus, running locally on your own GPU with 12GP and LTX 2.3, can reconstruct the sharpest of that video frame by frame, with precise facial details and cinematic depth of field. Zero subscriptions, zero cloud, zero excuses. Stay, because the results you are about to see will change the way you think about your damaged footage. Okay, without any further ado, let's get started.
Today we're going to learn how to use a LoRa called ReFocus. What this LoRa does is sharpen and refocus any video that has become blurry or out of focus. Let's dive in and test it out. As always, we're going to run this through Pinokio. Pinokio is a platform for installing open source AI applications without any manual setup. I've covered Pinokio in detail in previous videos, so I highly recommend starting there if you haven't set it up yet. You simply download the Pinokio app like any regular program, whether you're on Windows, Mac, or Linux. And once you open it, you'll find an App Store-style interface where you can browse and install all the available AI applications. The application we're going to use is 12GP, a tool I've covered extensively on this channel. With 12GP, you can run AI models locally to generate videos, audio, voices, and even images completely for free. Before opening 12GP, let's hit the update button first. This will pull in all the latest models, databases, and new features that have been added since the last version. Once the update is complete, we can open the interface by clicking on Open Web UI. As I mentioned in my previous video, there's a small menu in the bottom right corner of the interface where you can enable the header display to see which version of 12GP you're currently running. After this update, we're now on version 11.6.
To access the new LoRa's that come built-in 12GP,
we need to go to the plugins section and enable the plugin called Process Full Video. If you don't see this plugin in the list, it means you haven't updated 12GP yet. So make sure to do that first. Once you enable it, click Restart so the model loads correctly. I already have it enabled here. Once it's active, you'll see the Process Full Video tab appear at the top of the interface. Click on it and you'll find the LoRa selection panel. As I showed in the previous chapter, where I demonstrated how to use the Outpaint LoRa and the Detailer LoRa, which works like an AI upscaler for low-resolution video. This section is where all the built-in LoRa's live. The LoRa we're focusing on today is ReFocus. Just like the previous LoRa's we've covered, the interface works the same way. In the source video path file field, you paste the path to the video you want to refocus.
Here we are going to select the path for this video, which, as you can see, is out of focus. We simply copy the location and paste it into this field.
In the output file path field, you specify where you want the result to be saved. If you leave it blank, the output will be saved in the same folder as the original file. You can process videos up to 1080p resolution. One important setting to know about is chunk size. If your GPU doesn't have a lot of VRAM, you can lower this value to 5 or even 4 to avoid running out of memory during processing. There are also two additional parameters in the interface. Process strength, which controls how aggressively the LoRa applies the sharpening effect, and sliding window overlap, which determines how much the processing windows overlap to ensure smooth transitions between segments. If you only want to apply the effect to a specific portion of your video, You can use the segment fields to define the start and end time in seconds.
And before we continue, if you generate videos, audio, or even music using AI,
I have some discounts in the description for various platforms. Check them out and grab what you want. Okay, let's continue. For our first example, let's make it just 5 seconds long, starting at the 5-second and ending at the 10-second. And if your video has multiple audio tracks, you can select which one to keep using the audio track option. By default, when you select the ReFocus LoRA, the prompt is automatically set to remove blur, which is exactly what we want. Leave it as is, and let's run our first test. The first time you run this, 12GP will automatically download the ReFocus LoRA. You don't need to download anything manually. You can follow the download progress in the terminal. After about 17 minutes of processing, we have our result. The interface shows a preview of the last frame, and the output file has been saved in the same folder as the original. Let's navigate to that folder and play the result. Wow, that looks incredible. The result is genuinely impressive. The tool has applied a beautiful depth of field effect. Since the original footage was shot on a phone with that soft, blurry background, the LoRA has reconstructed and sharpened the subject while maintaining that cinematic look. The facial features are very accurate to the original. The only noticeable change is that the glasses look slightly different from what I'm actually wearing. But overall, this is an outstanding result. Let's run a second test. I have another blurry video, also shot on a phone with the same out-of-focus effect. In this clip, the subject comes into focus as the camera zooms in. So I'm going to select a segment from around second 6 to second 10 or 11, right before it naturally sharpens, to test how the LoRA handles that transition. We set the resolution to 720p to keep the processing time reasonable, and we define the segment from second 5 to second 10. Let's run it. This time, something went wrong. The process only took 6 minutes, which is unusually fast. The issue here is a file naming conflict. The fix is simple. Just rename the output file, or delete it before running the generation again. Once you do that, the process will start correctly. There's an important lesson here. Every time you generate an output, make sure to either rename or delete the previous file before running the LoRA again. Otherwise, 12GP will think the job is done and skip it entirely. After renaming the file and rerunning the generation, we have a result. However, in this case, the output didn't come out as expected. Looking at this second video clip, the issue is that it doesn't contain a clearly visible human face. The ReFocus LoRA appears to rely on facial detection to understand what to sharpen and how to reconstruct the focus. And there's no face show you why. When there's no face in the frame, the LoRA doesn't have enough reference data to generate the effect properly. When reviewing the file dimensions, we see that is 704 by 1280 pixels, which confirms that something went wrong with the detection of the image's aspect ratio. For reference, all of these examples were processed on a machine running an NVIDIA RTX 3080 with 12 GB of VRAM. So to wrap up, here's the conclusion. The ReFocus LoRA works extremely well when the video contains a clearly visible human face. In our first test, the results were stunning. Sharp details, accurate facial reconstruction, and a natural depth of field look. However, if the video doesn't include a recognizable face, the LoRA won't produce a usable result. One more thing worth noting, as 12GP continues to receive updates, more LoRAs will keep appearing in the Process Full Video plugin. This week, a new LoRa was added for lip sync called LipDub, which also runs on the LTX2 model. I'm planning to cover that in detail in an upcoming video, where we'll explore how to use it for dubbing movies and videos into different languages. Stay tuned for that one.
Okay, and that's it for this video. If you like it, please thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, activate the bell to get notifications on my new videos. Send me your comments if you have any specific topic or any specific model you want me to talk about in this channel. I will be more than happy to help. And if you made it this far, I invite you to watch this other video on how to reformat the size of the footage using the outpainting LoRa. Click here to watch more. See you guys next time. Bye bye.